Hey guys, MultiClassicGamer here. Welcome back to more SpongeBob SquarePants Adventure of Flying Dutchman on PS2. In the last episode, we took on my favorite part of the entire game, the lighthouse of Goo Lagoon. And we discovered that Larry's going to be hiding at the old shipwreck. And not only that, but also in between this episode and the last one, I discovered that we have all 37 jellyfish of Goo Lagoon. So I basically don't have to wear my jellyfishing costume for the rest of this level, with one exception. We're actually going to need the fishing gear one more time at the shipwreck, so I still have to wear it. I can't switch back to the SquarePants costume or any of the other awesome costumes that are extremely underrated, might I add, and underused in this game. But either way, it's time to exit the lighthouse because we have nothing else to do here, as much as I'd love to stand here and just enjoy the ambience of the thunderstorm. So although the lighthouse is still like pretty much obscured by the clouds, there's at least, you know, light, so I guess that makes it better. The beacon, I guess, somehow makes it slightly more visible. Alright, so let's switch back to...
No running on the beach!
Shut up, Arnold. Anyway. Larry, what's up, dude? You know, Larry, I've got a bone to pick with you, because, let's be real here. At least at the lighthouse, I mean, like you said at the juice bar that you didn't want your friends to see us talking, but come on. At the lighthouse, we were hundreds of feet up in the, well, see, still hundreds of feet up, obscured by a storm cloud. Do you really think any of your friends would have seen us talking up there? I don't think so. So what's your excuse now? This shipwreck's not really obscure from public view, you know? So what's your excuse this time?
I really mean it this time, dude. No talking, no singing, and no way I'm taking off my Tough Man Championship belt.
That's it, Larry. You give me no choice but to invoke my greatest singing powers. Prepare yourself. Oh, there! Once were two fellows who met at the beach. One needed a belt that seemed out of reach. It had a big letter that would open a treasure. But the big guy who wore it didn't want to remove it. So SpongeBob decided to sing him this song. If you think I'll give up, boy, are you wrong.
Okay, that's enough. You want my belt so bad, then you'll have to win it the same way I did, in the Tough Man Arena. Just climb on board when you think you're ready, tough guy.
Aw, dang it. I want to see him disappear, but yeah, basically you can still hear him bouncing over and over and over again. It's like a ghost. Okay, enough of that. Let's get up here. Of course, not as creepy as this just empty, random shipwreck just sitting here with nobody on except for Larry. Yeesh. This game just gets creepier and creepier by the minute. Of course, it's no surprise that tomorrow is Halloween, so I would hope that it's getting somewhat creepy at this point. But, it's daytime, so this ship doesn't really get that creepy yet, honestly. Alright, well, either way, let's make our way up here. Now, there's a bunch of doubloons to collect here on the shipwreck, but the main reason why we need to be in our fishing gear costume still is for one reason, well, actually, technically two reasons. There are hooks to use here. Yep, that's right. And we have to use them in order to get these doubloons. So, let's just get this out of the way. Let's get this first one here. Now, once again, there are 300... Oh, I don't think I ever mentioned this. There are a total of 308 doubloons here in Goo Lagoon. And 37 jellyfish. We already got all the 37 jellyfish. So, it's just the 308 doubloons. Now, basically, at this point, there are only 17 jellyfish left in the entire game. Yeah, the final area of the game has 17 jellyfish. So, we're really close to having all the jellyfish in the entire game. We already have all the sand dollars, I know that, but we haven't spent them quite yet on Rusty yet. But we can do that also now. But yeah, Pier is one of our lair tiles actually. It's the capital B. Capital B and Bob. And there we go, 197 doubloons. So that's all of the doubloons for this area, I do believe. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't see any others. Okay, Larry. What do you want? You want me to go living like Larry or something? Oh, of course. It's a karate match. What else would I have expected?
The rules are real simple. We get a short amount of time to bust stuff up. The person with the highest score at the end wins the belt. But I'm warning you, anything goes. Got any questions? Then let the battle begin!
So, it's no different than your battle with Sandy. In fact, Larry is no more tougher than Sandy, honestly. You can just hit him and he'll still be just as distracted as Sandy will be. So my theory still stands that you could potentially, possibly, hit one box and just distract your opponent for the rest of the match. I think Pie Guy actually tested this theory for me, but he changed his mind. I don't blame him, because, like, if you just stand around, like, hitting your opponent, that's just not as fun. You know, I mean, like, these karate matches are already kind of redundant as it is, but, like, just having to, you know, stand around and just tap the square button, that makes it even more dangerous, or even more boring. Dangerously boring, I guess, is what I meant. Whoa! 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 No, Larry. There we go.
You've got a lot of heart, little dude. The championship belt is yours. Time for a kelp smoothie.
I go for a smoothie right now. But, either way, it's time to go back to the deck. Now, what's very interesting is that when you go down to Tough Man Arena, you don't sit through a loading screen, but to get back up here from the Tough Man Arena, you do sit through a loading screen. So I don't know what that's about, but yeah, just kind of an interesting design there, I guess. So I don't know exactly how the Tough Man Arena works. Like, if you have to, you don't have to load the game to get there, but you do have to load the game to get out. I don't know. But time to head down to the beach. All you have to do, literally, is just jump off the ship. That's it. Just jump ship. Walk the plank, if you will. Okay, so at this point, we no longer have any use for the fishing gear costume for the rest of Goo Lagoon, which is awesome. Of course, you're still going to be hearing the Replorer music for most of it, but...
Get off the beach, runt.
Shut up! Ah. Guess we'd help if SpongeBob wear some, you know, swim trunks or something. Obviously, his work pants, but whatever. Alright, Rusty, here's your stinking sand dollars.
All right, I turned on the lighthouse beacon. Is there anything else that has to be done? Anything at all?
That's everything. The boat should arrive any time now. I'll go open the gate. You better get on the end of the pier. You might miss the boat.
Alright, and without our fishing gear costume, we can do this. Haha! No longer have to use my belly slam to, you know, crush these children's dreams. I can just, you know, karate chop them away. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry for that. Alright, let's head off to the pier. Okay, so the pier is the final area of Goo Lagoon. Our last, was it, okay, so 203, so our last 105 doubloons are going to be here at the pier. And also, wow, frame rate drop, nice. Okay.
I thought I told you to slow down.
What's funny is that they'll say the exact same things they said on the beach, so when they say, no running on the beach, well, you're not on the beach, you're on the pier, so that doesn't count. Now, what's interesting is that, let's just say that you're going to want to collect as many doubloons as you possibly can right away now, if not ever, because the thing is, this is your only chance to get all the doubloons on the pier as they are now. Like, literally. You will have no other opportunity to get all the doubloons, and hey, what's up, Fred? Jeez, you've been appearing everywhere in this game so far. Maybe this game was...
looking for trouble?
Shut up. Apparently just standing around and being all innocent is looking for trouble. That's not surprising. Not surprising whatsoever. So anyways, there's a lot of things people tend to overlook whenever taking on this part of the pier. And mainly in particular is that rectangular box, which contains a pair of pants. But more importantly also, there's a lot of barrels around here that happen to have doubloons inside them, so really want to be on the lookout for those. Especially over here. Now, this is an area that I always tended to miss, like when I was younger. So I'm scared over here. So you walk over here, and then you jump on this clam over here. This clam takes you up here to these 3 doubloons, and if you break through this box right here, nothing. Literally just nothing. That whole area was leading to pure nothingness. Now, so far I've had a deathless run of this game so far, so let's keep it that way, shall we? Okay.
I thought I told you to slow down.
I thought I told you to go die in a hole.
Get off the beach, runt.
Oh man, I couldn't think of a comeback to that. I guess, get off the pier, Arnold. There we go. Kinda wish I said that better, though. Okay. Almost at the end here.
Hey, no running on the beach.
You happen to be running on the pier, Arnold. What do you have to say to that? Oh. I guess, all along, this was, Fred's son. So that kid we've been, those kids we've been bothering on the beach, yeah, those are Fred's sons. Whoops. First it's my leg, and now it's my son. Okay. So, there's 242 doubloons. That's how much you should have at this point. Okay. And now for one of our last letter tiles, finally.
I hope I made it in time. Yes, I see the boat now. It's getting closer. Getting closer. Looking good. Not slowing down, but definitely getting closer. Getting really close. Still not slowing down. Too close. Must move legs. Hurry.
Yeah, it's only fair the Dutchman wants to hijack a boat that happens to be happens to be transporting the one thing that could stop him. So yeah, the Dutchman is going to demolish the pier. Oh boy, let's just say you don't want to be here when the pier gets demolished, but let's have a moment of silence though for Fred and his kid there. They dead. They dead. They are so dead. Okay, maybe not. The boat just barely missed them. Just barely. But, yeah, it won't barely miss us if we don't hurry up here. Kid, get out of the way. You're gonna die. Oh my god, you're right in the path of that boat. Kid. Oh my god, that kid. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so he just turned at the right time. He's just head straight for me, though. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's just gonna narrowly avoid the fish here. Yeesh. Oh my god, like, this is pure insanity right here.
There's no reason for me to stick around here now that the pier's demolished. If only I was younger, I'd check through that wreckage for anything useful. It's back to Jellyfish Fields for me.
Well, that's a clever hint, Rusty. The thing is, we still don't have our doubloon. I mean, our letter tile for getting all 200. Well, not all 250, but we still have 308 doubloons, and we only have 79% of them. We only have 242. So even if you've been collecting all the doubloons up to this point, you still have 8 more before you get just the letter tile. Let alone getting all the doubloons. So yeah, there's a lot of doubloons we need to get here at the pier. The demolished pier of Goo Lagoon. Well, here it is. The remains of the Goo Lagoon Pier. And is that an upside down ship up there? What the heck? Where'd that come from? Was that up there before? Well, either way, speaking of a wrecked ship, there it is. There's the one the Dutchman hijacked. It ends up over there. Okay, so let's go check through the wreckage and see what we can get. Besides the rest of our doubloons getting to our whatchamacallit, our letter tile. So yep, all these fish are just hanging out here, kind of stranded until they get rescued. And all that's left we have is just the letter tile at the end of the pier. Okay, so what's up here? Is there anything different in the PS2 version? Nope, there isn't. Okay. Still nothing up here. Now, I used to think that one of these cliffs, like these, one of these, what are they called? Like these cliff areas, I thought one of them would be the entrance to the Flying Dutchman, or to the final world of the game, which I'm not going to, I don't want to spoil quite yet, because, yes, you can technically see it in the menu if you want to, so you can, like, I mean, like, from the very beginning of the game, like, the game doesn't hide the names of the areas in your checklist, so you could actually see what the name of the final level of the game is before you, like, right when you start the game. And also, what's very interesting is that this is actually the area where that clam was I bounced on. You'll notice that there's been quite a size modification of this area since then, because, yeah, is this like Tiny Huge Island or something like that? Because I feel like we're a lot smaller, or this area's a lot bigger or something. This was clearly the area where a clam was and we bounced off on top of, so something's very odd about that. But not as odd as this poorly rendered buoy with literally no details on it. Okay. That has to be a glitch of some sort. Okay, let's go ahead and loop back to the entrance to the pier. Well, there's my first death of the Let's Play, y'all, in Goo Lagoon towards the end of the game. But honestly, at this point, what the heck? We'll just go back this way, because apparently, yeah, trying to loop back to the entrance of Pier doesn't work out very well. There's just not enough area to jump on. In particular, that spinning boat, basically. That spinning boat near the entrance to the pier is kind of difficult to get onto, like, from that particular side I was going to. But yeah, I used to think, like, a long time ago that maybe perhaps, like, one of these alcoves at the top, by the top of these cliffs, were one of them would be an entrance to the final area of the game. I used to, like, dream about that when I was a kid or something, like, before I actually reached the final area of the game. And when you actually do get there, it's like, okay, that's an interesting place for it. Like, you'd be surprised if you don't already know where the loading screen is for the final area of the game. Like, just wait till you see, because that'll be the biggest shock of this entire game. I swear these buoys are supposed to be more detailed than they are, but whatever. Maybe it's not a glitch, maybe it's just the PS2 version that's just poorly rendered or something. I don't know. Hey kid, aren't you like a tad traumatized or something by what you just saw, like what you just witnessed? I mean, like, you're standing right by the edges of this pier. Nope, just gonna keep on sucking on your sucker? Fine then. I'll just leave you here stranded. Because I literally have no option to call the cops over here. Or maybe we can just assume that, you know, help is on the way. It's just taking its sweet old time to get here. But SpongeBob's not going to be a help. No way. Fortunately, we have someone else coming to rescue these stranded children. Stranded random children on the pier. And that is our dear friend, Pepsi Man. He's going to provide them with Pepsi. And it'll be all good. But seriously, who else here thinks that I should LP Pepsi Man someday? I didn't even know that game existed until AVGN did an LP of it. I will admit that to the fullest extent. But still, I'll be kind of interested. I should actually try that game out sometime. Maybe like on a stream or something. I don't know. I keep saying I'm gonna do streams again, but again, it's not until it's a Patreon goal, so it's gonna be a while before we get there, if at all. Like, honestly, I'd be shocked if we did. Okay, so currently at this point we're up to 297 doubloons. We still got 11 more. It's actually not that much, like, dang. Okay, gotta make our way across these 3 planks here, so we can get a move on, make our way to the end of the pier, and thus the end of Goo Lagoon. Yep, we're already almost there. The end of Goo Lagoon and almost to the end of the game, too, come to think of it. Like I said, guys, this is like I said, everyone, this is a very short game. Very, very short game. We're almost to the end of it. I mean, like, I guess it's about almost as short as the GBA version, but that's the GBA version. I expected that Game Boy Advance game is not going to be that long, but still. For console version, I'm expecting a little bit longer of a game, but whatever. It is what it is. All things considered, this game is not that bad. But here we go, Gaw. Gaw? Yeah, here we go, Gaw. All 308 doubloons of Goo Lagoon. There it is. And so at this point, we have a total of 1485 doubloons. 1485. I should probably give you a good hint as to where the last of the doubloons are. Just gotta ride the rest of this wreckage over to where your last letter tile is. Exactly where it was at the time of impact. Here we go, everyone. So long, Pier. Alright, here we go. Actually third to last puzzle. We still got 3 puzzles left, including this one. Hey, what's up, Larry? Getting your workout up there, I see. Alright, fair enough. And once again, the poorly rendered buoys, which we can... Oh, there's still... They do have impact or collision section, I guess. Interesting. So yeah, not much more difficult than before. I mean, like, these puzzles get as difficult as they possibly can, but again, with only 8 pieces, it's not... How challenging can it possibly be for kids?
Bring it around town.
Bring it around beach. Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. I'd like to give a special shout out to currently my only patron, JC the Texas Scratcher. If you like what you see, consider supporting me on Patreon and subscribing and clicking the like button for notifications. See you guys in the next video tomorrow. Bye.